Come on in, come on in. That's right, we've been missing you. Hey, listen, man, like I tell everybody, man, when you see that intro, it's time to get that info. I'm gonna say it again. When you see that intro, I got my master teacher, Kofi, all blend up in there. He's doing his thing. So we're trying to give you guys a little of that knowledge you can't get in college. What up, Akron? What up, Blackron? We here. Man, listen, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. A whole bunch of stuff that's been going on. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about everything that's going on in the conscious community. That's right, but instead of me talking about it, I'm going to let the lovely Shar Johnson speak about it on her vlogs and her podcasts, all the stuff that she's doing over there at sharjohnson.com. She helped us out here a little bit. She's the reason for the season, right? But you know what we do here at the HiramGlyphics. We break things down to give you that understanding for your planning, that little knowledge you can't get in college, and we also do some things with the community. We go out to the community, let you guys know what's happening in our neck of the woods here in Blackwood, Ohio, and then we come back for me to give you that message that you guys been looking for. Right now, like we always do about this time, we're gonna go to the streets, to the community, to the neighborhood. And we're going to see who's going to be on the other side of that, out and about, y'all. AkronHipHop.com, the reporternewspaperonline.com. What's going on, kid?
Man, I'm glad you stopped by, man. I hadn't seen you in a while, man. It's always a pleasure.
Hey, man, what's going on here, man? We ain't been here in a minute.
Hey, it's always a pleasure, man, to see you stop by. Let me tell you one thing, man. We just here to help the community, help people build up their credit. I mean, get prepared to buy houses. You know what I'm saying? It's all about cars to get you transportation, to get to work. But it's about getting you some cars just as well.
We got a new program. Go ahead and talk about it.
Oh, great, man. I'm glad you asked. We have an option for you for financing as well as short-term used car leasing. So now when you got bad credit and you can't buy a car, now we can lease you a car so now you can have an opportunity to buy one from a short-term leasing program we have.
Well, that's dope. You guys are always doing something for the community and always looking out. Tell somebody why it's important to get a car from here.
Man, one thing for certain is about being safe.
We here at the legendary Civic Theater here in Blackwood, Ohio. Some people call it Akron, but where we're from, we call it Blackwood, Ohio. And speaking about legends, we got one of the legends of hip-hop, Chubb Rock. What's up with you, brother?
Man, I'm good, brother. I'm blessed. Blessed to be here.
Hey, man, we seen you a couple of years ago. You was not too far from here. I don't know if you know, you was on the other side of this building at the Lock 3.
Yes, I remember. With the alumni.
Yep. And you was with Houdini.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandmaster Flash and everything.
Yes, Grandmaster Flash. Very nice show. Very nice show.
I mean, you did your thing, man. So let me ask you a question real quick, man. When you come to places like Blackwood, Ohio, Akron, Ohio, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you come to small cities like this?
Man, I never consider nothing small, man. Just family, you know. We come in, we meet new people, maybe people that's seen us in the past, come and say, hey, Chubb, remember I came to that show in 90 and 91, 93, whatever. And it's just, we get a chance to have a reunion. That's it.
Hey, man, that's real good, man. Real quick, man. A lot of the hip hop that's happening right now on the airwaves and the byways and everything, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different and everything. What do you think about the current state of hip hop right now?
Well, I mean, you know, I don't critique youngins and what they do. Let them have their hip hop and whatever they're doing. And I want them to have fun. I want them to travel the world like we did. I want them to invest their money, do well. I just don't like the killing, you know. A lot of hip-hop guys have been getting killed, and I just don't see how that's part of music, you know. So that's the only part I don't really appreciate. I want them to go and have fun and do everything they need to do like we did, but just if we can calm down some of the street stuff.
Hey, man, check this out. My favorite Chubb Rock song, all-time favorite. I'm the DJ Innovator. I'm the D. You know, my name is D. Yeah. You say my name in your joint. What you really?
You know, it's interesting because DJ Innovator was our first single,
right?
And it only did well in Ohio.
Are you kidding me?
We opened for NWA in Cleveland, and then we found out later on that that was like Ohio's theme record. So I wanted to test it tonight just to see if people remembered it, you know. Because sometimes people don't remember. But you know, it's one of those records, you know, it means a lot to me because it was one of my first records.
Hey, man, Select Records, you was signed to Select Records and everything?
Yeah, Select Records, Fred Mineo. We're friends to this day. It was a great label, a lot of great artists, Kid and Play, MOP, UTFO, just great stuff, you know.
Hey, man, listen, man, for AkronHipHop.com, the reporter newspaper online, I'm here with the legend Chubb Rock. Y'all better film me before they kill me, y'all.
We got a special edition, and I'm Darnell Mitchell.
And I'm Ricky Calloway.
And we are the originators of the Thornton Jam, coming November 27th to Akron. Tell them what they want to hear, Rick.
Oh, man. Saturday, November 27th, it's coming to the Tadmore Shrine, 3000 Craig Road, out there in Green. We need everybody to get in here right now. We at 2 Live with y'all, trying to sell some tickets today. Come on down and see us and get your ticket. Tickets are $35 in advance, $40 at the door. You know, it starts at doors opening at 5 o'clock this year, and we're gonna rock y'all out, man. We got Rare Image, we got Stonewall with Michael Williams, man. Y'all got to come out and check this out. This is probably gonna be the hottest ever because this is also considered as a party. This is an all-city party. This is for everybody. But so we want y'all to come party with a T-Bird. The Thornton T-Birds is what we're trying to do. What's going on? What else we got going on?
I think you said it all.
I said it all. Say no more.
Well, y'all know what, like you said, we see y'all face in the place November 27th. We have DJ Easy Money on the Wheels of Steel. We got our host,
Right.
Timbo.
That's
We
right.
got Timbo, our host.
That's
And he
right.
gonna be doing his thing too. And we'll be there. We'll be there. We also have the best dress contest. So y'all get those
Oh,
gators
yeah,
out,
that's
get your
right.
suits together, and come on out and enjoy with us Thornton T-Birds. You know, this is all party for anybody to come. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna see your faces in the place. The clock on the wall, so that's all. It's been fun, but we gotta run. See you later. Bye.
And we back. Listen, man. I want to tell everybody, man, I appreciate my brother from Fitzgerald Harlan. He sent me a couple of flicks, a couple of pics, right, for me to go over. And these pics are some dynamic pics, man. These are powerful pics, man. I'm just gonna show the pics, and we're gonna go on there. I'm gonna have my girl help me out. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little different, man. I got the lovely SharJohnson.com in the building. Say something, Shar.
Hey everybody, it's that sunshine for your timeline.
So listen, man, my brother, like I said before, he sent me something. He sent me some pictures. He says, hey, I need you to speak on these flicks, man, these pics and everything. I said, okay, I got you, right? So the name of the pics, or should I say the post, the Facebook post is called The Power of Seeing Life Through Other Points of View. I'm gonna say that again. The power of seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, I'm gonna say something again. The power of seeing things as if you are somebody else and not who you really are. I'm gonna say it again. To be able to see life as if you are another culture. Which brings me to the first picture. You see the picture right now. At first glance, you see a black man who looks like he is massa. I'm gonna say it again. You see a black man who looks like he's massa, and you see him with a whole bunch of livestock, cattle, all types of good hard field hand. Yeah, that's right. It's white slaves, European slaves. So when you see this, you say, okay, fine. I'm gonna look at this thing from a different perspective. So what they're showing you, what the picture illustrates, is a black man with white slaves, to make it blunt. Okay? Now, when you see that, you say, okay, damn, I can see how, if I'm a white man, I can see how that's messed up, because now I see how it is, just visually looking how dirty and disgusting and soiled that these white boys look like, chained up. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 5?
No, I see 4. It seems like the one that's over on the
Too
far
far
side.
right.
He looks like he is the one that's making sure that they stay.
He's the overseer.
Yeah, he's the overseer.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I like that, yeah. So it illustrates that. It illustrates our reality, but if you are a European American or a good old white boy from America, you're able to see things from a different perspective. Hopefully, you'll be able to feel the weight of the struggle, because those chains is wearing people down. They soiled and everything. However, I look at things a little deeper around here, Sharp.
Okay.
I look at things a little deeper. Now, when you see that, you have to think about the things that those white slaves had to endure. I want the Europeans that hear this and see this picture and hear my narrative that I'm painting. I'm gonna need them to hear what I'm saying. Okay, if you are a slave here on this continent against your own will, that means you are brought here from a different place. So you're away from your homeland to begin with. You are detached from your natural culture to begin with. So they don't know nothing about Rome. They don't know nothing about any Eurocentric greatness, Socrates and all that. They don't know nothing about that. Okay? All they know is eat this slop out this dog bowl. Okay? Eat this damn cornbread, eat these pig guts and stuff like that. That's all they know. Okay? And if you don't like it, we're gonna whoop your ass. Okay? They don't know nothing about all that free love and stuff they was doing, because at the end of the day, they was getting raped, buck broken in, a whole bunch of other different stuff like that. This is what was happening to them. And then they was doing what I call what we used to do. They would have to endure the same things, right? Shack peeking. You know what shack peeking is, don't you?
Oh yeah, peeking out the window. Ooh, they look like she smell real good.
Yeah.
She's not over here looking like Susie.
Right.
Look at that dirt in Susie's blonde hair. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they looking at us, envying us. That's what we used to do as slaves. We used to peek out the shack and see how good they was having it. They was eating high on the hog. We was eating low on the hog. We was eating his feet, his ears, his nose, his intestines. We wasn't doing good. We had to eat like the field hand, like literally eating like dogs. We had to eat whatever we had to eat. So as we was peeking, we seen how they eating, we seen how they driving or riding, we seen what they smelling like, we smell soap, all types of stuff. They had to do the same thing. If they white slaves, they had to do the same thing. So they start swagger jacking our style. They mimicking the way we talk, mimic the way we move, our ways and actions. Okay, they no longer believe in Jesus. Okay, or the Catholic Jesus and all that. They on some Allah stuff, on some ancestor stuff. They literally stealing our style, because we're taking their religion too, giving them our ancestor worship and everything, right? This is what they're going through, right? So when slavery is over, they would have had to go through the Emancipation Proclamation. They would have had to go through White Wall Street. They would have had to go through white Jim Crow. They would have had to go through redlining. They would have had to endure all that different stuff that we had to endure. Why? Because it's called post-traumatic slave syndrome. You see that picture of slaves getting it during slavery. I see a picture of what they're gonna look like in 2021. They're gonna be shaking their ass. They're gonna be half naked in the bathroom with their phone up. They're gonna be twerking and working and stuff. They're gonna be a whole bunch of foolishness. That's what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna have molestation all up and down the damn almanac, because some people believe that molestation and that sex breeding has been implanted as a direct result of the slave trade, because we used to have to hit off family members. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Terrible, right? So they would be acting like niggas. That means they would be going to black-owned stores, not white stores. They'd be doing what niggas do. I had to say that because that's what they was calling the slaves. We're gonna throw away the word nigga and call ex-slaves. So they would be conditioned not to go to their kind stores, because they already done tried their store at White Wall Street. They came down and brothers done came down and dropped bombs on White Wall Street. So now they dilapidated. They're scared. They're fearful. You know what I'm trying to say? So I see all of that in that one picture.
Okay.
All of that. I keep going.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm gonna keep it right there.
Since you said that, let's check out this next picture. You got this young lady, this vanilla lady, standing in front of a whole bunch of African American dolls. Different types of dolls, but they're all African American. When I see that,
or African.
Well, African. Okay, well, we're just gonna say African. But when I see that, it reminds me of what you and I were talking about earlier And we were talking about when they had the little experiment where they put the white doll and the black doll.
Well, I mean, first off, was it a black lady? A black girl?
In front of the black little girl.
Okay, so this is an experience. Okay, tell me about the experience if I had never seen it before.
Okay, so what they did is they took a little young black girl and put a white doll and a black doll in front of her to see which doll she was going to go for, and she went for the white doll. And the reason why she went for the white baby doll, because that's what she's seen. That's what she's seen on TV, on Little House on the Prairie. That's what she's seen on Bewitched. I mean, that's what she's seen on
fairies and all that.
Cinderella, you know, and the fairy godmothers and all those different stories. What was beautiful was the white doll. So they put a doll in front of her that looks like her, same color as her, but she still chose the white doll because that's what's afforded
That's
to
what's
her.
conditioned in her mind.
Yeah,
that
from
thinks-
everything.
that she thinks is beautiful. So what is this picture suggesting?
So this picture suggesting right here is that Becky Sue is going to pick the black doll. She has no choice but to pick the black doll because everything in front of her is black. Period.
So she's being bombarded like the little sister are. So this is dope. So where our African American sisters as young girls, and when they watch their TV, especially coming up like us, they watching TV, they're watching commercial TV shows and everything. All they seeing is Eurocentric images. Okay, that's what they saw, which is what enabled the little sister to pick the white doll in the first place. This picture simply illustrates, like you said, she's the same thing. They just giving it all at once. This picture shows you everything that sister went through. This is a bigger illustration of the brainwashing. They illustrate that picture right there of what the sisters had to go through. Every time you turn around, there's Brooke Shields. There's Dusty,
Barbie.
Farrah Fawcett and all
And
these.
Barbie, yes, Barbie. I mean, come on. When did they get a black Barbie? Okay. So, this is one of my favorite ones.
What's this next picture?
Yes, it is showing the Korean ladies sitting in the pedicure chairs, getting their feet done by Europeans.
By white folk? Oh, yeah.
By Europeans. This one tickles me to death. Especially since so many of my black and beautiful sisters always want to go to the Koreans to get their feet done. But you're seeing how they're laughing and everything, sitting in the chair, and you see these ladies just sitting down there, just rubbing on their feet and things like that. So I just thought that this was an awesome one, and I like that you know, they're showing that these Europeans having to service and put up with different cultures. So I kind of like this one a lot, especially since I'm in that field.
Right, and you know what? And the good thing is, the clear and obvious thing is, the Koreans who came over here had to literally be funded, be it from people that already came over here to make a way for them. Let's say some of them was born here, but for the original point, they had to have some type of sponsorship to get here. And what I mean by sponsorship is, you know what it is. As soon as some people come to the new land or the new country to set up way. That's how they got their own independent spots. But what you got to really look like is those European girls there are from dilapidated communities like the ex-slaves up in the front that I'm showing you, okay? Now, that means they have no choice but to work and service the elite, because they're showing you the opposite.
Yes.
So these are the immigrants. The Europeans are the immigrants in this picture.
Yes.
And the Koreans are at home. They lamping. They're at home getting it. So I think that's dope, man. And it should be humbling. You should be able to respect the Korean hustle. You don't just look at them and be like, the Europeans look at them like all they good is for doing, toes and stuff like that. But us as a independent black people, we should respect their hustle and want to do better. If you're black and all the nails you get done and all the money you spend on that, think about your black ass doing those toes. Think about that. You be getting that money. And they'll be laughing too. So where you want to be at? It's 80 different ways I can go.
Yeah, but that's a different conversation because you talking to a real cosmetologist, and it just don't go that way, especially with our people. So we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, I don't give a damn what you say. Black people shouldn't be cleaning no white folks' feet. Period. We used to do that. We had no choice. Don't give me none of that shit. It's my profession and I'm doing it. You are slow. Facts. And if you don't like me, y'all better feel me before they kill me. That's my real feeling. You willingly doing something you had to do, sort of like this next picture here. Now this next picture here, this illustrates what I was just saying. You see what's going on there? Tell people what you see. What picture? What do you see in that picture, Shar Johnson?
I see the European lady breastfeeding the African woman's baby.
What the African woman is doing?
She's getting dressed, getting ready to go on a night of the town, or she's illustrating that she's not fin to have saggy breasts and all that. She got to look good.
So this is where the vigor came for the before picture. This lady, in our reality, was a black woman. She was giving suckle or suck to somebody else's baby, another European's baby, before she can even feed her own damn child. This is real stuff. This is your history, your experience, your unique experience here in the wilderness of North America. They don't show you everything. You have to have a little deeper concept, a deeper understanding of what's going on. She's doing this before she even feed her own damn baby. So she got this black baby, the hand on her, she's feeding this black baby. You understand? Why the sister there is not even studying it. You know why? In her mind, it's not her job. We got these mobile cows that can feed our kids. And that way you can stay in shape like you said. So my point was, back in the day, you was cleaning feet. Back in the day, you see that little stool they doing to help keep them feet up? I can show you a picture right now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show it. You see this picture? This is a picture of a Negro is being a footstool. That was his job. I'm gonna get down here and let Master put his feet up. You see that? Or I don't know which one I found, but it's one, or he's sitting on a Negro as this Negro is bent over and now he's a chair. Okay? So we willingly taking these jobs like that's what we got to do. No, you make your own way, get your own. So let me pull it 3 degrees, 360 degrees. So you see the sister down there letting the European give suck to her daughter or her baby. Imagine you saying, no, I am going to be the housemaid for white folks right now to this day, because we got paid for it back then. And well, truly they did
get paid for it.
Trust me, once upon a time they did. After slavery was over, they got paid food, clothes, and shelter. They got paid their little wage. You telling me none of them house nannies was doing that? They wasn't too far from it. Some of them was. Check your history out. They wasn't getting paid no big dollars. They was getting paid slave wages.
We still get paid slave wages.
Right. But see, and I'm just saying, I don't have no disparagement to ladies that's doing fingers and stuff like that. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm talking about when you willingly say, I'm going to do feet and do that and third and blah, blah, blah to your oppressor, you haven't changed. Your bloodline is connected to the lady who had to do it for free. That's real blood. That ain't that far distance. You just got it in your mind to where it's acceptable. You still eating those hog maw. You still eating those chitlins. You still doing the same thing. I'm gonna have to ask my brother to stop sending me these pictures, okay? Because I'm on one today. All right? Listen, man. This is the HiramGlyphics. We break things down and give you a little three-dimensional thing. I want to thank my girl, Shar Johnson. She always bring that divine feminine energy. I appreciate you.
Hoping it was some sunshine for somebody's timeline.
We brought the doom and gloom. We was black as hell on this one. Hey, man, listen. It's the HiramGlyphics.